Enough when you talk about Coburn. You talk about his dunking, his size running the floor, but defensively
and offensively, he's not bad either. An excellent feed from Dosunmu. Dosunmu looking for room to operate, using the window. Ayo Dosunmu averaging over 21 points per game. And Dosunmu with a steal, headed to the other end. Dosunmu with a one-hand flush.
Another one-name star, Ayo. Too easy. Wisconsin's won 15 of the last 16 versus the Illini. That is just an astonishing number in my mind.
Brad Underwood going heavy to the bench right now. Georgi Bishanishvili inside with the left hand extends the Illinois lead 13-4.
And what's the priority when you get into games at certain times of the game? But learning under some great tutelage.
Dosunmu turning the corner, and Trice navigates off the miss. Davis, free throw line jumper, strong off the heel. Dosunmu looking up the floor with it. Dosunmu the crossover, driving against Davis to the rim. Count it. One more to come at the line.
They got a fresh clock there. That was huge. That really helped Dosunmu get this ball. Look at that off the wrong foot. That's how special he is. He makes you speed up. Ayo and Illinois up 7 here in Champaign. Court downhill. It's hard to do. It's easy in the open court. I think he's the best open court guard in America.
Who'd all been together, old guys, played together. Potter's 3 strong. You didn't have the trying to feel out who was who and what was what. You just knew, getting on the floor, what Wisconsin was going to be early. Dosunmu fouled on the jumper by the foul line. Tyler Wall, what you need to do. One more to come.
Angst. Well, not with these guys. They respect each other and they understand.
3 if he hurries. Davison in the paint all alone, missed the jumper.
I think he was surprised. He was so wide open.
Dosunmu just a little extra shuffle there in front of the Badger bench.
Getting a rhythm. Let's make free throws, kids.
Lead 4 taken away by Ayo Dosunmu.
Sound with great size and touch.
Frazier looking for the lob for Dosunmu. That hit the rim.
Don't team a lead forward at 6'8", can shoot it. You kind of forget about it.
Frazier wide open off the drive from Dosunmu, and he hits the 3. He has not right now. Reavers on the turnaround. Dosunmu with the board.
Yeah, couldn't create any space with Coburn, excuse me.
Oh, look at the position Kofi got, and what a feed from Dosunmu. Dosunmu again to Frazier. This time Anderson got out to cover. Frazier on the drive inside to Dosunmu. The tip by Grandison won't go.
It's his head. Stays confident, patient.
Dosunmu got an open look, couldn't hit that one. And the rebound for Jonathan Davis. Potter trying to muscle Coburn, and the rebound tip to Dosunmu.
Traveled again. They just didn't call it. It's a tough matchup. If I was Potter, I'd bring him a little bit further away from the basket.
Good work there by Ford to get in there and intercept that post feed.
He's really looking better than double figured.
But with that Badger defense, you can clamp down on a 5-minute stretch in the second half and turn a game around very quickly as Dosunmu goes to the line. The numbers where he ranks in Big Ten annals this year.
At some point you got to realize I need some help from my teammates.
14 on the shot clock for Illinois. Dosunmu working against Wall, who's playing with 2 fouls. Dosunmu turning against him, and the finger roll so pretty from Ayo Dosunmu. Trice got a mismatch against Coburn, but the shot changed by Coburn, defending the guard on the perimeter, and the Coburn and Dosunmu show dominates this first half.
If you're Coburn, you did a good job standing him up, but that's great recognition by Wisconsin to stay with it.
And there's Dosunmu finding Coburn inside. Illinois by 11. Wisconsin struggling at the foul line as Dosunmu goes down in the corner, finds Grandison, who hits the 3.
It's like Wisconsin, but down here at this end is where you have to make a change.
Dosunmu trying to dump it over his shoulder. That's a turnover for Illinois. Back inside, Grandison with a steal.
It's a bad angle.
Here's Dosunmu to the other end, and the finger roll drops for Ayo Dosunmu, who has 15.
The ball handling ability, once he gives you that shot fake to get to the rim, as you saw there.
Ayo with the pull-up. Rebound Anderson. Frazier starts it up for Illinois. Dosunmu finds Vishanishvili in transition. Ayo is such a good passer. The vision he has on the floor.
Vishanishvili understanding that this pass is coming. Somewhat of a no-look in his play.
Speaking of gliding, Ayo gliding inside, but Reber's there for the rejection. With him at practice, he has practiced better, and he said, I've never seen a guy who practices poorly as Coburn throws it down again and not show up on the court.
Illinois is exploiting the long help. Reber's there was in no man's land. He wasn't stopping the ball, and he wasn't back. See him right there at the bottom of your screen. You can't do that. Either you stay back or you go stop the ball and get some hands up. But
to work again. Dosunmu, did he? Oh,
wow.
Looked like he may have shuffled the pivot, but instead of foul.
The kid and play were great. I don't know if Jim could dance like that, if you know that.
No, I've asked him before. He's told me. He's confirmed it. Dosunmu good on both.
It's a Big Ten game. I mean, this is... You want your officials to have comfort.
Oh, my goodness. No comfort trying to defend Kofi Coburn. Ayo finds him.
Great crew here. I like that they look at it, but they're allowing these guys to play some basketball.
Played by Grandison to keep it alive, and Dosunmu pinned by Potter. And the Potter block pass from his teammate.
You're so right. Hands are ready. He expects it to come.
Williams left alone for three. He'll hit that. DeMonte Williams got Williams with the rebound. And Dosunmu turns it over. Figured out Grandison from the corner. His three won't go. Nice back tap by Vishanishvili. What a feed, Dosunmu to Grandison. It barely touched his hands before. There's Dosunmu, 6 to shoot. Ayo with the pull-up, and that hits. Dosunmu has 19. Consistent with the talent they have on the floor. Dosunmu has it stripped away by Trice. Good hands by Dimitri Trice. 18 Illinois turnovers. Trice, baseline jumper, no. Dosunmu with his 9th rebound. He's 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Google Jim Jackson. Thank you, Jim.
All right. Donnie, let it go. See, old St. John's Arena, I mean everything.
And that rebound, by the way, that Ayo Dosunmu got as we were wrapping up with Jim Jackson, wraps up the 3rd triple-double in Illinois history. 20 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, and Ayo Dosunmu moving into the history books as Adam Miller hits the 3 to stretch it out to a 74-57 lead. Reber's 3 off. Dosunmu another rebound. Why not? 20 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists for Ayo Dosunmu.
People, look what I just did. This kid just plays basketball. Great sportsmanship there. Nice to know that that's still around. But the humility that Ayo Dosunmu shows, win, lose, or draw, that is hard to teach.
Jonathan Davis on the bench right now being looked at by the athletic training staff. He's got a finger that got poked. Davison with the rebound.
Illinois came out. They set the tone early. They said we're playing inside out. They got the big fella going. And really did anything they wanted to do. Played at their pace, which was important.
And for the first time since 2011, Illinois holds serve on their home court.